What's up, guys? So today finally going to be answering all your guys' questions. First of all, I want to say thanks to all the new subscribers. We went up from like 2,300 all the way up to like 4,200, so thanks to all you guys. Basically the type of videos you're going to see on this channel is like just working on cars, you know, like cruises, hanging out, you know, stuff like that. So the first thing I want to go over is kind of like all the questions from like the haters, you know, like the curious people that don't know how we get our cars, kind of stuff like that. The people that comment like, oh, rich kids, or like your parents pay for your cars. That's not the case at all. It reminds me of the quote, people only see the end result, not the struggle it took to get there. Cars are our number one passion. So when something's your number one passion, you know, you devote all your work, all your money, all your thoughts, you know, you sacrifice towards, you know, achieving what your passion is, right? So for me, for example, to get this car, my R34, you know, I had to work 2 jobs. I woke up at 6 a.m. It was like a 10-hour job, and then I just drive right away to my next job, and that was like another 3 or 4 hours of work. And I wouldn't spend any of it. I would just keep saving. I wouldn't even spend $1. And little things around the house I was mine that I didn't use anymore, like PlayStation 3, you know, stuff like that. I'd sell that too, just to like gather up as much money as I can get just to buy this car. And like every other person in Locals has like a similar story of how they got their car. Just to throw Charles under the bus, he actually had to miss like a few days of school because he didn't have enough money to pay for gas to drive to school. So that kind of shows like the situation that some of us are in. You know, we're not like, none of it is being rich. It's just years of saving, years of hard work, stuff like that. You know, that's how we got the cars. There's also the fact that we're from Canada, and here in Canada, like, you know, the right-hand drive cars, they go for a lot cheaper than what they go for in the States, you know. That's another factor of being able to own these cars. Can you guys do an introduction of all the guys and their cars? So if you click on videos, and then look for the one that's called 1,000 subscriber introduction. And then just go like 1:30 into the video, and I pretty much go through each person and like picture their car and then their name. So yeah, if you want to know each person, you know, you got the name in the picture. Where did you guys meet? We all met here, aka our school, and we're all in the automotive program, so you know, it's a whole bunch of car people together, and that explains why we're so squad. But yeah, that's where we met. At the skate park now. What are your plans for the channel? So honestly, I have a lot of faith in the channel. I like making these videos, so I'm gonna keep making them. I have this big goal of 20,000 subscribers, so that's kind of where I want to go with the channel. What do you watch on YouTube? So like, I watch a lot of channels, we all do. But I guess for like automotive related ones, you know, like TJ Hunt, Brycer Miata, Haggard Garage, More Skids, Monkey London. I guess those are the main ones. And speaking of More Skids, he asks, will you buy me a beer? Yeah, man, but I know you're into skateboarding, so I'll only buy you one if you do 3 flat ground tricks better than mine, so yeah. Just kidding, I don't know how to skate. I used to, but I've been trying to do 3 tricks and the sun's already set, so I don't know. It's the best 2 tricks, More Skids. What blow-off valve do you guys use? What I'm running, and it also has the flutter. Second part of your question is the Tile Q blow-off valve. So I'm running stock boost, which is like 7-8 psi, and then the spring I have in here is rated for 10 psi. What's your favorite Skyline? Say the 32 GTR. Look at those body lines, damn. More sweet cars at school. FC, R34, Minky. Yeah, it's part of the big Wayne gang, just like Alex and his S14. Yo, bring on the haterade.
Yeah, this car was getting so much hate on the Facebook groups yesterday. Like,
Yeah, just because of the exhaust.
people that have nothing better to do than talk shit about people's cars.
Yo, but this thing's nice.
It's sick. A good buddy of ours.
Yeah. In minty. There's some nice cars at school. And then there's us two over there.
That shit. Yo.
Yo, answering the rest of the questions in here.
Finally got some time to
Yeah.
get together and knock these out.
Okay, this question's from JZ. For the Q&A, what's each person's career? Are any of you automotive technicians? It's funny you ask that.
Because that's like what we're all in school for right
Yeah.
now, to become automotive technicians.
Yeah, most of us locals are going to SATE right now in our second year.
And
Yes.
like even people that like members that don't go to SATE, they still work in the automotive field, or are in
So
school.
Most of them, yeah.
Most of them, yeah.
Except for Alex. That guy's just a
Alex-
trades guy.
He's jack of all
Jack
trades.
Yeah,
of all
Jack-
trades.
Yeah.
Welding, electrician.
Yeah.
Wiper installs.
Yeah.
Wiper installed, yeah.
For the Q&A from Ben Yush. Is it kind of annoying having rear-wheel drive cars that have a relatively short driving seasons given Calgary's climate?
Yo, I got this one. Honestly, with a good set of winter tires, it's not too bad. I know these guys don't do it, but I drive my car year round when I can. Probably next year it won't, just because half the car's fiberglass now, so.
Yeah, it's honestly not that bad, but I don't know, like a lot of us just park our rear-wheel drive cars and just buy beaters, but
It makes them more special too.
Yeah.
Like if they're parked for 5-6 months of the year, it kind of makes it a little bit better experience when you take it out.
yeah,
But yo,
You just appreciate it more.
less traction equals more fun. We all know
it's
that.
true.
How did each of you end up getting your cars, and how old are all of you?
So all of us are like in our 20s, except for Robert. Robert's the youngest, he's 17, but like, and the oldest is like Isaac or Rob,
Yeah, we
and they're
range from like 17, some of us are 19, like
to 26.
21.
Late teens,
26.
early 20s. We're young adults. I
Yeah,
guess you could put it that way.
Yeah.
Like 26 and under.
How did each of you end up getting your cars?
How? It's like I saved up, went through a B Pro Auto, a guy that imports cars here in the city, and then yeah, he just brought it in for me.
For me, originally I was talking to the same guy, B Pro, about importing one. And after about 6 months of looking for one and coming up short on just about everything, Brian himself asked me if I wanted to buy his Supra. So after compression testing it and test driving it, I decided that I did want to buy it. So yeah, that's how I got mine.
I'm the complete opposite. I basically traded my way up from beater cars, taking cars that nobody saw any more value in, fixing them up, and then trading them for other, the saying, one man's junk is another man's treasure.
Word.
It's pretty much what I do. I've never really had the money to buy a car, straight up. So all you people out there calling us rich kids,
No,
It's
that's
not
like
the case
that's like the
at all.
number one
Not the
message
case
we're
at
trying
all,
to
yeah.
convey.
I put a lot of time and effort into getting to where I am now.
By no
And
means are we rich.
No.
We just work hard. For a lot of us, cars are our number one priority. So, I mean, we don't really buy much else. Most of my paycheck goes into my car.
Yeah,
Simply because that's what I like to do.
Jesse, you're lucky you even have a paycheck.
yeah. Some of us don't even have jobs right now,
Yeah,
School's tough,
especially
times are
with
tough.
doing school full time, it's hard to find, a good income.
Yeah.
But
Okay, this one's from Supreme Tanger. For Q&A, hot dogs or hamburgers?
you gotta go with hamburgers,
Yeah,
man.
hamburgers.
Hamburgers, yeah.
Depends though. If you said
I'm not a big wiener guy.
hamburgers or sauce or Smokies,
Yeah, Smokies are fucking good.
that would have been a better.
If you could have any car, what would it be and why?
Yo, my dream car. Well, I already have the car I really want, but the next car I could see myself in is like an Evo 8 or 9. Right-hand drive, of course, so they're gonna be legal to import in Canada in 2 years. So, kind of working towards getting one of those. And why? I don't know. I just think they're cool. Not like no one has one obviously in Canada. They're not even legal. I kind of want to be one of the first to have it. And
Yeah, JDM Evo.
If I had to pick one car, it would probably be an R32 GTR. Just the heritage behind it. It's Godzilla,
Racing heritage.
Racing heritage, and
Grew up on the
to
track,
me, for me, it's the most classic looking GTR.
And for me, it's definitely a Supra. It's been my dream car since I was like 8 years old. So
You already have that.
even though I have one, it's still my dream car. Like I don't think I'd trade it for anything other than a Supra. So
Except for maybe a bug eye.
Minty.
not this again. It's from Henry Popperknocker. Turbo or supercharger? Which one and why?
I'd probably go turbo. Just I don't know, like all the sounds. You know, you got the blow off valve, you got the spool, you got the boost. I don't know. It's
No, I definitely go with turbo too. It's a different dynamic. Like supercharger is instant power, but I find that it gets boring after a while. It's just the power band is like too consistent, if that makes sense. I like turbo. I like the lag. It's like waiting for something to happen. And
The suspense.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like foreplay.
I do like torque.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, like I like torque more than high end like power, but I don't know. Just don't. I don't know.
It's just not a thing. We're import guys.
Yeah,
Yo,
twin
fucking
charge it if anything. You know.
Yeah.
Supercharged like Honda though, track car
True.
would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Okay, Enforcer Fletch. What led your passion for cars? Where did it start?
For me, I think when I'd hang out with older friends and like they first started getting their cars, and I wasn't old enough to have one yet. It's kind of like, you know, I got to sit in theirs and drive theirs, and you know, I got into it. Started looking at more like videos, and then yeah, it's kind of what led me into like the passion of like liking the cars.
For me, I mean, I've always liked cars as long as I can remember. I didn't realize how much I liked them until I got my WRX and started to do a few little modifications, and then completely shifted my whole career path towards that and completely changed my mind about just about everything. I just fell in love with cars as opposed to anything else.
Word.
Charles.
My dad was always into cars ever since I was little, so that played a really big part in it. Just being around, I don't know, I guess you could say someone else's passion kind of really rubbed off on me.
Yeah, like
and
influences.
Yeah, it really influenced me to being into cars.
Do we have a third pair of sunglasses? Just, you guys both have.
I think Charles does actually.
I don't.
Yo, whatever the blue ones.
You should just go on the video after and like edit like a pair of sunglasses.
Yo, where are the blue ones? You don't have them?
They're at home. Snapchat style, you know.
Yes.
Will you do a piece of shit build for giggles?
Fuck yeah, man!
You know it. Yeah.
Wait for summer. We're doing a
Don't give too many details,
Yeah,
but
well,
just stay tuned.
Yeah, we're doing a no
something
fucks.
sick coming
Stay
our way.
untuned is what we're gonna
Yeah,
do.
stay on. It's gonna be a no fucks given turbo build. That's all we'll tell you. So it's gonna be sick.
We're gonna blow some shit up.
Yeah, and we're gonna spend as much money as possible. So
As little as much.
as little money as possible. She's gonna be minked.
This one comes from John. What do you guys think of cars with paddle shifters?
Personally, I'm not a big fan of the paddle shifters. I prefer just the regular like shifting. Like more of a driving experience. You actually like
Better
engage the
control.
transmission yourself. So
Yeah, you just have control over like every aspect of the car, and it's a better.
David likes those
experience.
dildo shift knobs too. There's no
Yeah,
dildo
right.
shift paddles.
yo, someone screenshot this. Go.
Okay, this one's from Mod Squad. How many people are in your locals group?
Off the top of our head, there's about 18 members, but just to clear things up, we're not really members of a club or anything. We're just a large group of friends that
We're just
like hanging out,
yeah,
and it just
we
so
just like
happens
cars.
that we drive these pretty sick cars.
we're just good friends. Like
Yeah.
it's not actually, we didn't make like a club. We're just
I know,
Yeah,
I
just
know a lot.
hang
I
out.
know a lot of people ask how they can join or what they have to do to join or if their car's nice enough to be part of it, and that's not really anything that we look into. It's just
It's
if
like
you're
we're
friendly and you know.
Yeah, we're friends
We just
before
hang
we're
out.
like a car group, so
Exactly.
that's kind of why we're like, you know, it works out kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Homies come first. And then, what is your preferred form of racing? Drift racing or grip racing? And are you looking forward to a new racetrack in Calgary if it ever gets off the ground?
No, I can't wait for it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
same.
yeah, yeah, of course.
For me, it's definitely grip racing. I like the look of fitted tires and actually proper handling, suspension.
Drag racing is definitely fun too. I got to do that at Race City before they closed, but
Yeah,
I definitely want to get out on a circuit and like be able to push my car without having to worry about cops and shit.
Yeah,
like drifting would be a lot of fun, but not really. I don't know. Our cars aren't really set up for drifting. and
Yeah.
it's not really something that I would want to do with my car. I know these guys are probably the same way.
Yeah,
Nah.
grip racing.
A
But
little drifting here and there
Yeah.
wouldn't be
Yeah.
too bad.
But
like,
Just for fun.
yeah, we would drift on like on the city streets on like rainy nights, you know. But I don't see myself like bringing it out to the track and like, you know, helmet and all that stuff.
yeah, throwing it into a wall.
At least
sideways
right
or
now,
something.
yeah. I don't want to throw my car into a wall.
How the hell do you guys get money for cars like that?
You know, just like we said, this is like one of the most asked questions, but like just saving and like very limited
Hard work.
spending, just hard work.
You gotta be, if you want to get a car that, if you really want something and it becomes so desirable that it's not a choice anymore,
You'll do like whatever.
you'll do anything you can
Yeah.
to get it, whether it's sacrificing other payments or dedicating all your time, like to pick up second jobs. Just, if you want it and you work towards it, you will get it. That's it.
Damn, that's loud, man.
If you know where to look too, and like, if you know people in the industry or car game, like sometimes good deals come up, but
Yeah.
you just can't pass on.
Where are you guys from again?
So this is like another like most common asked question. So Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Yes.
So right above Montana, for those people in the States, that province right above it is where we're from.
Yeah, we have provinces in Canada, not
Yeah,
states.
not states.
And that's where the YYC comes from. That's the airport code for our city.
Yeah, if anyone's wondering what YYC Locals is,
Just for your information.
yeah, YYC is like the airport code, and then Locals, just like locals put together, or like low Calgarians.
Someone commented that like
Yeah, they
perfect.
explained
Yeah,
it
perfectly. Yeah.
Give them props in this video.
Props to that guy that said that.
So for everybody asking how we got Skylines and right-hand drives
In the States,
we're not
in the
Yeah.
States.
What is a good car to make payments with a budget of $400 to $450 a month?
Yo, honestly, like if you're gonna be committing to something like that, you gotta make sure it's something you're not gonna get tired of even after the first 2 years or so, because usually car payments like that, you're linked to it for like 5 years at least. And if something goes wrong or you're not able to pay that off, then
Exactly.
you're really gonna take a hit on yourself.
You got to make sure you're like financially stable before you start making payments on
Yeah.
a car. Like,
Exactly. My
something
biggest
could happen
piece of
and-
advice is don't jump into payments for a car just because you want something.
Yeah.
If you can, try saving up that $450 a month for like even half a
Exactly.
year or
Yeah,
12
like,
months. It's gonna be pretty hard, but
it's
again,
better to wait and
Yeah,
get it all at once
exactly.
than to be making payments.
because once you buy that car up front with cash, then you don't got to worry about any more payments.
Exactly.
It's
No
much
one
more
likes being in
satisfying.
debt, or no
Yeah.
one likes
Yeah.
owing anyone money, right? So, fucking bike.
Is that a girl?
I don't know. No, it's a dude.
I don't know what that is.
But yeah, no one likes being in debt. I just say save that $400 every month. Save
Yeah.
up like, I don't know, $8,000. Just buy
Work hard, keep your goals in mind, and it will happen. Whether
Yeah.
it takes a year, 2 years.
Unless you're
however
getting
long.
a GTR for like $400 a month, then yo, by all means.
guess.
Go ahead. Do you guys ever plan on coming to Ontario? A meet would be unreal.
We don't have any plans of going there.
We
But
never really thought about going to Ontario.
what else?
It is pretty far for us.
Especially all our cars are like 20 plus years old.
Yeah.
Are getting to that point. Like,
We really want to do a trip out to the States though.
Seattle,
Seattle,
Wars
yeah,
in
like Stance
Seattle.
Wars, like
possibly Formula Drift this year.
yeah.
even
So-
that's kind of iffy though. Like taking these cars out there, you
Yeah.
gotta really make sure it's gonna last.
Yeah, like
All the
flush all our
maintenance, yeah.
fluids, like
Do it properly. Bring
So,
out the coolant and oil.
yeah, we really want to go to the States, like, you know.
So, yeah.
And yeah.
And yes. Question answer for the R34 owner. What do you think the price range will be for the coupe models of the R34 GT and the GTS for the USA when they become 25 years old?
Yeah.
Jesus.
For the States, they're going to be
It's
quite
so
a
hard
bit.
to tell. Probably
Yeah.
like 30,000.
No, for a GTT?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think I feel like a
R34
good way of
GT.
putting it is double the price what they are here.
Yeah.
That's
Because I remember a couple years ago you could get an R32 GTR for like 10 grand, 8 grand,
yeah.
less than
Good
10 for
condition
sure.
too.
Yeah.
Like,
Now
And
they're
now that you States people are getting them, like the price has shot up really. But
we gotta pay like 15,
Yeah.
16 for a clean GTR. And
yeah, so pretty much an R34 GTT here would be around like 12 to 15,000. Over in the States, yeah, I'm guessing around like 25 to 30,000.
yeah, that sounds about
Yeah.
right.
And then the GTRs here are around like 30 to 50,000, and for you guys they're going to be like close to 100,
70, 80.
70, 80,
90,000.
100,000. Which
You gotta,
sucks.
you got to think of too the 10 years difference between
Yeah, it's
when they're
another
legal
10 years
here
that they gotta
and when
get
they're
older.
legal there. Just the I guess you could
rarity.
say the rarity, because people crash cars,
Yeah.
people bag on them, they get neglected.
Yeah,
So
only
your
a few
chances-
good units will be left.
Your chances of finding a good unit are really lessened.
Slim Jesus, you could say.
Do you plan on doing any more meetups?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
Yes.
thinking of this like really big one, like in the middle of summer. We'll give lots of notice. We'll post on our Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube here. So yeah, hopefully a lot of you guys can come out and make it.
As far as small meetups and cruises though, like I know a lot of people want to come, but a lot of our cruises and meetups are just spur of the moment. It's not really planned.
We don't
in
really
advance.
organize cruises with each other. It's just kind of like, you guys want to hang out,
Yeah.
and then we do.
So like when we post the videos of all of us just hanging out and it's like a cruise, those are never planned. We kind of, one person in our group chat just says, "Any guys want to meet up tonight?"
Oh, Isaac.
Oh, yo, you want to
Yo,
be in the Q&A,
Isaac,
man?
Q&A.
What's up, bro?
Yo, we got
Sup,
Stanman, Isaac,
Yo, what's
Yo.
up, guys?
and Jackie.
Say hey,
Jackie,
yo.
where's Jackie?
Jimmy, dog.
Is it? Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Charles is a dick.
Quick question for you guys now. Do any of you guys do like video editing for like intros? If you do, hit us up. Maybe we could send you some clips and you could work together and
Yeah,
get an intro for our channel. That would be pretty sweet.
yeah, we want to get an intro. So I don't know if any of you guys
Pretty
want to do
short,
that.
like couple seconds long.
Yeah,
just
like
brief.
10
to the
seconds
point.
at the most, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. All right, so thanks for watching. Thanks for all the subscribers.
Yeah.
Yo, we love all the support and positive comments that
Yeah.
you guys
We
give.
didn't really expect this. Like when we first made this channel, we kind of just made videos for ourselves to watch and just like
Yeah.
recreate our cruises, and I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
people like it. So
We don't change
cool
anything
shit.
out of the ordinary of what we
Yeah.
really do. It's like we already did this for like a year, and
Yeah,
I just
we're-
decided to bring a camera one day. And
We were kind of kicking ourselves because we lost out on so much footage from the year before.
yeah,
we did a lot of cool things. and
yeah.
Burnout fails, launch fails.
But yo, this summer, guys, gonna be mint.
Very
Hopefully you
fun.
guys stay along for the ride. YYC locals out.
Minty.